The role of treasurer in a cooperative preschool is to make sure all of the co-op's financial obligations are met. This short presentation will serve as a brief introduction to the duties and responsibilities involved and offer a few suggestions for best practices. More detailed information will be found in the links to the OPEP Treasurer's Handbook and other resources listed below in the information section of this video. As treasurer, your primary duties will include preparing the co-op's annual budget along with the board, keeping track of income and expenses, complying with all federal, state, and local requirements, making sure fiscal controls are being followed, and providing monthly reports at board meetings. The budget is an estimate of your income and expenses for the coming fiscal year and usually has just a few changes from year to year. These might include any changes in teacher salary, enrollment income, rent, supplies, or other costs. The budget needs to be approved by the board for the upcoming year, and any budget increases during the year must also be approved by a board vote. The treasurer oversees all of the co-op's income and expenses, including supervising the collection of co-op enrollment fees and all other money generated by the co-op, paying employees and dispersing money to pay for approved expenses, keeping accounting software up to date, recording all financial transactions in the account register or checkbook, and assisting with reconciling monthly bank account statements to the account register. It is the treasurer's responsibility to make sure the co-op is in compliance with federal and state regulations. These responsibilities include filing federal tax returns, Federal Forms 990EZ or 990N, to maintain tax-exempt status, and Federal Form 941 for payroll. Filing W-2, W-3, and 1099 forms for employees. Filing state reports and charitable organization renewal with the Washington Secretary of State. This is to document and maintain the co-op's nonprofit status. Tracking employee hours and ensuring compliance with Washington state requirements for workers' compensation, unemployment, and family leave. There may also be local requirements, for example, needing a business license. Check with your college facilitator. As treasurer, it is your duty to ensure that fiscal controls are being followed to avoid potential fraud and financial loss. The following controls are required in order for a co-op to maintain its insurance coverage. 2 authorized signatures on each co-op check. Board approval for any electronic withdrawals or transfers of funds. Monthly reconciliation of bank account statements with the account register. This must be overseen by another member who is not authorized as a signer on the bank account. There is a no cash policy except for fundraising events. If cash is accepted, it must be counted by 2 people and recorded on the general money collection form. To prevent identity theft and fraud, co-ops shall not have a credit card, and the use of online banking services such as PayPal or Square is discouraged. Debit card use policy is under review. An annual financial review is required for each co-op. This may be performed by someone who is not currently a signer on the bank accounts, such as a board member or past treasurer. It is recommended that college staff also participate in the review. The full list of fiscal controls can be found in the Treasurer's Handbook. Every month, the treasurer will deliver a detailed financial report to the board. This report should include payments made, any taxes or official documents that have been filed that month, a tuition report, including any uncollected tuition fees. Note that names should be withheld for the sake of confidentiality. Printed copies of an up-to-date financial report and the latest bank statements should be provided to the board for their initials. A sample treasurer's report can be found in Exhibit B of the Treasurer's Handbook. A new treasurer should work with the outgoing treasurer who can explain how transactions are handled and reporting is prepared. An example of a treasurer's checklist can be found in Exhibit A of the Treasurer's Handbook. Regarding late payments, co-ops should have written policies in their standing rules or bylaws that stipulate grace periods, late fee amounts, and what to do if a family doesn't pay after being notified. Some co-ops choose to hire a bookkeeper to assist with payroll, taxes, and reporting. Others have benefited from using OPEP-approved preschool management software. This software can help manage tuition accounting, class rosters, waiting lists, and more. The cost is free for nonprofit co-ops, but use of the software is completely optional, and this should not be considered an endorsement. A link can be found below. Thanks for watching, and thank you for investing the time and effort to serve as treasurer. We hope this video and its accompanying resources will be a useful guide as you perform this essential and important role in your child's cooperative preschool.